Hello everyone, this is Professor Gibson, and I'm going to try to hold this and do this at the same time. But under the Files tab of your course, you should be able to find the information rubric for your information speech. And if you just follow this, you should be just fine, because this is how I grade it. So when you get to the grabber sentence here, okay, I'm going to download this so I can type on it. And that way I can type on this. All right, so the grabber sentence, you would want to use probably a question, okay? Depending on this informational speech, okay? So you could pick any topic you wish. You could talk about polar bears. You could talk about, if you're a nursing student, you could talk about needles, you could talk about injections, you could talk about anything that you could give me information about. So if you're really into some kind of disease and you want to talk about that disease, then by all means do. Okay, so the grabber sentence is more like a rhetorical question that you're going to ask, and then you're going to reveal your topic. So today, pardon my typing while I'm trying to, this is not good. And I'm just going to tell you. So today I will be speaking about cancer and how it affects us, okay? Then you're going to preview the main topics, and this is your thesis. So what 3 things are you going to tell us about cancer? You could tell us about the symptoms, especially depending on what kind of cancer you're going to talk about. Could be pancreatic cancer or breast cancer or whatever. You might want to tell us about the symptoms, the diagnosis, and the treatments, okay? And I'm just abbreviating for the lack of this video, okay? Then you'd want to say here, first, and then here is your first thing, which would be about the symptoms. So first, let's talk about the symptoms, or let me give you a few of the biggest symptoms, or something like that. So this sentence needs to be about your symptoms, okay? Because that's what you put up in your thesis. Then here is where you're going to put all your details, okay? Like when you're going to cite something, when you go find your research on this, you're going to cite something. So if you're going to cite an article from CNN, you'd say, according to CNN, in the article, today's cancer, dated March 2018, the author quotes, and then you would say what you're going to be saying. Then next, you would take one of these transitions here, and then talk about the diagnosis, would be the second point, would go in here. And then again, you would have your details, the things that will bring out your diagnoses, the things that you're going to be talking about, and the things that you would have researched. Then finally, the treatment options, okay? And then again, your details of where you're going to get that information. Then you're going to, and then I'm going to keep count of your citations, which you should have 4 of those cited within the speech, okay? Those need to come somewhere. They can come anywhere in here, okay? But I need at least 4, okay? Then at the end, I need you to say in conclusion. The only 2 things I'll accept is in conclusion or in summary, okay? Then in this summary of points or main points, you'd say, today I talked about the symptoms, the diagnoses, and the treatment options of breast cancer. And then you'd want to give me some kind of clincher to really want me to listen to more of this speech, which you could answer your rhetorical question up there, okay? You need a visual aid, and I'm going to determine its effectiveness. If it's teeny tiny and I can't see it, then it's less effective than if I can see it, okay? You may have the person videotaping it, maybe do a tight shot on that visual aid when you're talking about it, okay? And then your presentation and delivery. Do you make eye contact? Do you have enough volume? Do you pronunciate, or do you just mumble on through it? Okay, do you stand, or do you move around? Do you touch things? Do you mess with your hair? Do you fiddle? Do you move from side to side? Do you sway? Whatever those case may be. And then vocalized pauses are the things when you go, and things like that. If you're going to do that, my suggestion is when you feel that one of those pauses is coming, just take a breath. And that will stop you from doing that. So I hope this has been very beneficial to you. Do something that you're excited about. Do something in your field, okay? I've had people do engines on a car. They give me informational speeches on different cars themselves. You have 5 to 6 minutes to fill up. It is a long time. If your outline follows this same pattern, you should be just fine. Okay, because like I said, I use this exact form to grade. Do you or do you not have a transition? Yes or no? Do you or do you not mention the first part of your thesis in the point 1 or point 2 or point 3 according to your thesis? Do you have a thesis? Did you tell me what 3 things you're going to talk about? Okay? Those are the things I'm looking for. If you have